Hello, wonderful friends. Today, I'm not just going to give you a list of habits. No, today I'm going to offer you the master keys to truly change your life. I want you to envision something right now. Imagine waking up in the morning not feeling tired, not feeling lazy, not feeling lost or anxious, but awakening instead with a profound sense of purpose, unyielding energy, crystal clear clarity, and undeniable power. Imagine rising and knowing precisely who you are, where you are headed, and the exact steps you need to take to get there. Now, let me ask you a question. What sets some people apart? Why do they seem to succeed faster, think sharper, feel better, and grow more rapidly than others? It isn't innate talent or some mystical gift. They simply do something most people neglect. They master their morning. Because, let me tell you a profound truth. If you can't control your morning, you will never truly control your day. And if you can't control your day, watch your most cherished dreams gradually fade into obscurity. Success isn't about sheer luck. It's not about being born into wealth or inheriting superior intellect. It's forged in the crucible of your first waking hour. And today, I'm going to reveal the 7 most powerful, life-changing, and success-creating morning habits practiced by the world's most accomplished individuals. These aren't mere trends or fleeting online tips. These are foundational practices that elevate individuals from mediocrity to peak performance across every dimension of life. Mentally, emotionally, financially, and spiritually. But listen closely. This video is not for the unmotivated or those content with complaint. This is for the relentless, for those who yearn to break their limits. This is for you. If you're weary of waking up feeling inadequate, adrift, slow, confused, or distracted. If you crave waking with an unstoppable current of power, energy, discipline, and success coursing through your veins, then your presence here is vital. Because today, I'm not just teaching you morning habits. I'm offering you an unequivocal roadmap to becoming the strongest, clearest, most powerful version of yourself. And if you stay with me until the very end, I promise this video won't just motivate you. It will fundamentally change how you wake up tomorrow. It will transform how you live the rest of your life. And as an invaluable bonus, it will significantly improve your English listening comprehension. So, prepare to embark on this transformative journey. Grab a notebook. Take a moment to breathe deeply because we're beginning right now. Habit 1. Wake up at the same time every day.
No excuses.
Yes, while seemingly straightforward, its true mastery is surprisingly challenging, and precisely why it yields such profound power. You see, successful people don't merely wake up early. They wake up on time, every single day without exception, no matter what. And here's the truth. The inaugural battle of your day is waged against your alarm clock, and the victor of that skirmish determines the sovereignty of your life. Let's be honest, you've experienced those mornings. You set your alarm for 6:30 a.m., but when it rings, your hand instinctively reaches out. Snooze. You tell yourself, just 5 more minutes. But that 5 minutes morphs into 30, and that 30 minutes cascades into chaos. Now you're rushing, you're panicking. You skipped breakfast. You're scrolling your phone. Your day is already unraveling before it has even properly begun. But now envision a different reality. Every day, your eyes open precisely at 6:30 a.m. Not because you have to, but as the culmination of self-mastery because you've trained yourself to rise. You sit up. You breathe deeply. You feel calm. You feel proud. You declare, let's go. This seemingly simple discipline, waking up at the same time every day, cultivates an invaluable inner power, something most people never attain. It sends a resounding declaration to your subconscious. I am not weak. I am not lazy. I am in command. Because when you win the first battle of the day, your brain feels a surge of power, an energy that resonates throughout your entire day. Allow me to give you an example. There's a reason military soldiers, world-class athletes, CEOs, and high performers all share one common trait. They wake up at the same time every single day. It's not merely about rigid discipline. It's about honoring your brain's innate need for rhythm and your body's biological clock. When you wake up at random times every day, your brain is confused. But when you wake up consistently, on time, your brain becomes faster, sharper, and more focused. And here's the secret. It's not about waking up at 5 a.m. It's about choosing your optimal time and making it sacrosanct. Choose your time, 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m., even 7 a.m., but commit to it every single day, even on weekends. Yes, even when fatigue beckons you to falter, for that is when genuine growth occurs. To rise precisely when your willpower is tested is to evolve, to ascend, to transcend your limits. And here's one last thing. The act of waking is a profound dialogue with your inner self. To hit snooze is to broadcast a message of surrender. I'm not ready. I'm not strong. I'm not in control. But to rise on time with decisive intent is to affirm, I lead. I own my life. I am actively forging my success. So embrace this first habit. Choose your sacred time, never falter, and conquer the morning. For in doing so, the morning will conquer the day on your behalf. Habit 2. Don't touch your phone for the first 60 minutes. Your inaugural hour should be dedicated to cultivating your mind, not burying it under external noise. Let's face it, a harsh reality. For most, the initial waking act involves instinctively reaching for a smartphone. Eyes still half closed, they're scrolling Instagram, checking messages and notifications. Even before their feet touch the ground, their consciousness is already saturated with external stimuli. Let me ask you something. How can one possibly cultivate a powerful life if the very first input into their mind is the curated existence of others? How can clarity and self-assurance flourish if the initial moments of your day are consumed by social comparison? This isn't a trivial habit. It's a profound battle for the sovereignty of your mind. To surrender in this critical first hour is to leave your focus, energy, mood, self-worth, and aspirations vulnerable to attack. Imagine two contrasting scenarios. Version A. You wake up and instantly grab your phone. You check WhatsApp and encounter a stressful message from work. Then you open Instagram, confronted by images of someone's perfect body, expensive car, or luxury vacation. You switch to YouTube, watching some drama or a silly video. By the time you finally get out of bed, you feel anxious, tired, and low. Your brain is a torrent of external opinions, manufactured problems, and idealized existences. This, tragically, is the default start for many. Now, consider version B. You wake up, and you don't touch your phone. You sit up slowly. You breathe. You go to the mirror and splash cold water on your face, feeling invigorated. You journal for 3 minutes, perhaps writing in English. Today I will stay calm. I will grow. I am becoming better. You mindfully make your tea or coffee. You perform 10 gentle stretches. You feel light. You're unhurried. A true proprietor of your own day. Your thoughts are pristine, untainted by external clamor, drama, or the insidious grip of comparison. You embody a profound sense of control. Do you see the difference? The first version is enslaved by technology. The second masterfully orchestrates their own existence. This distinction is the bedrock of success. Elite performers guard their morning minds as if it were precious gold, understanding that this initial hour lays the absolute foundation for their day. A weak foundation cannot support a truly strong life. When you immediately engage with your phone, you implicitly declare that external voices hold greater importance than your own inner dialogue. Conversely, to delay that engagement, even for a mere 60 minutes, is to make a profound statement. I choose peace. I choose growth. I choose myself. Now let's make this actionable. Acquire a small notebook or utilize your phone's notes app. Instead of checking your phone, stretch your body. Brush your teeth slowly, feeling the refreshing water. Write 2 to 3 sentences in English. For example, I am improving my English. I am confident. I am strong. Make tea or water with lemon. Breathe deeply, expressing gratitude for life. Read one page of a good book. Set your 3 top goals for the day. Even committing to just 3 of these practices yields a significant victory. You don't require 2 hours, merely 30 to 60 minutes of uninterrupted clarity. But the genesis of it all lies in abstaining from your phone. This singular habit possesses the power to amplify the effectiveness of every subsequent practice. So please, for the next 7 days, I urge you, wake up and consciously resist the urge to touch your phone for 1 full hour. Your brain will initially rebel, craving that familiar dopamine hit, whispering, just a quick check for 2 minutes. But you must fight it. Win that internal battle. Own that hour. In doing so, you will unveil a version of yourself that is unequivocally stronger, clearer, and exponentially more focused than you've ever experienced. Habit 3, move your body. Activate your power. Your body isn't merely a vessel. It's the vital fuel station for your mind. Treat it with the respect and attention it deserves. Many overlook a crucial truth. Neglecting morning movement means commencing your day devoid of essential energy, diminished confidence, and a critical spark. No gym membership, elaborate attire, or even a full hour is required. What's essential is to send an unmistakable signal to your body. Wake up. It's time to conquer. This is because your physical and mental states are profoundly interconnected. A weakened body often translates to a sluggish brain. Fatigue in your physique can invite negativity into your mind. Stiffness can block emotional fluidity. Conversely, movement leads to deeper breathing, improved blood flow, sharpened cognitive function, an elevated mood, and a surge in confidence. The remarkable aspect? This transformation can occur in a mere 10 to 15 minutes. Let me show you how powerful this can be. Imagine. It's 6:45 a.m. You rise from bed, bypass your phone entirely. You stand by a window, consciously breathe. 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 10 squats. Your heart rate quickens. You stretch your arms skyward, touch your toes, roll your shoulders, rotate your neck. You feel a newfound lightness, an invigorating alertness, a vibrant aliveness. This isn't merely exercise. It's a complete physiological and psychological transformation. Your brain is now primed for focus, your heart ready to engage, your day poised to begin. Now, let me ask you something powerful. When was the last time you expressed gratitude to your body, this incredible instrument that endures your stress, holds your pain, and navigates your moments of laziness, bad days, and anxieties, yet still awakens with you, ready for another day? Your body is your most invaluable tool. Honor it as a sacred gift. Even 10 minutes of morning movement is a powerful declaration. I care. I respect myself. I am ready. Here are actionable ideas. Walk around your house for 10 minutes. Perform jumping jacks or high knees for 1 minute each. Try 5 rounds of sun salutations, Yoga Surya Namaskar. Stretch your arms, neck, back, and legs. Do 10 push-ups, 10 squats, 10 sit-ups, simple and powerful. Even dancing to your favorite song works. As a bonus, consider integrating English motivational audios during your movement. You'll simultaneously cultivate your mindset and enhance your English proficiency. Recall this truth. A moving body fosters a dynamic life. A stagnant body nurtures dormant dreams. Don't passively await energy. Actively generate it each morning through physical movement. Successful individuals don't wait for motivation to strike. They initiate movement, and motivation naturally follows. Habit 4. Sit in silence every morning, even for just 5 minutes. Because the world's most successful individuals aren't necessarily the loudest. They are invariably the clearest. And profound clarity emerges exclusively from silence. You awaken, your eyes open, your body stirs. But what of your mind? Is it truly awake, or still tethered to the echoes of yesterday? Most individuals commence their day burdened by the residual noise, stress, mistakes, arguments, and failures of the previous day. Without pausing to cleanse this mental clutter, they inadvertently carry it for years. Yet silence, true silence, is a profound medicine that too few ever administer. This explains why many remain fatigued despite 9 hours of sleep, confused despite consuming countless motivational videos, and emotionally vulnerable despite relentless effort. Their minds are overstuffed, and their hearts bear a heavy weight. Now listen carefully. Understand this deeply. This isn't esoteric spiritual discourse. This is about forging an unassailable mental fortress. Billionaires, monks, world leaders, elite athletes. They all grasp a truth elusive to most. If you fail to command your mind in the morning, it will dictate your entire day. And a clamorous mind is uncontrollable. Only a calm one yields to your will. Let me give you an example. Consider a man who wakes each morning, instantly assailed by an internal monologue. I have so much to do today. I didn't finish yesterday's tasks. What if I fail? Why am I not like others? I'm tired, confused, running late, not good enough. The sobering truth? He hasn't even left his bed. Yet his own mind is already launching a full-scale assault. And tragically, he perceives this as normal. Now let's paint a different picture. Another man awakens, sits cross-legged on the floor, back straight, eyes gently closed. With a hand resting on his heart, he simply breathes. He isn't striving to empty his mind or engage in elaborate chants. He merely observes his thoughts, his breath, his feelings, as they drift by like clouds in the sky. After only 5 minutes, his heartbeat steadies, his nervous system calms, and his thinking gains crystal clarity. He is no longer overwhelmed, reactive, or fatigued. He is poised. This isn't just meditation. This is profound power. This is the bedrock of success. For what you cultivate in silence shapes who you become amidst the cacophony of life. Life will perpetually be noisy. People will clamor, problems will arise, distractions will relentlessly attack. But if your morning ritual includes silence, your inner world will become an impregnable fortress, stronger than any external chaos. This is the essence of how truly successful people lead. Let's make this highly practical. You don't need aromatic candles, a yoga mat, or a secluded mountaintop. You simply need 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Sit on your bed, the floor, or a chair. No phone, no talking, no distractions. Simply sit. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly through your nose. Exhale deliberately through your mouth. Should your mind be inundated with noise, do not panic. This is entirely normal. Allow the thoughts to arrive, the fears to emerge, the overthinking to unfold. Do not combat them. Merely observe them, as you would clouds drifting across the sky. And gradually, those clouds will begin to dissipate. That is when you encounter something truly magical. Stillness. Within that stillness resides clarity. And within that clarity lies your next decisive step. Every impactful figure in history, from Marcus Aurelius to Steve Jobs to contemporary thought leaders, shared a common understanding: the profound power of a quiet mind. For it is a quiet mind that makes the loudest, most resolute decisions. Your morning mission, therefore, is straightforward. Before you utter a single word to anyone, before you scroll through any feed, before the external world encroaches upon you, sit in silence. Allow your soul to speak. For in silence, you don't merely encounter the world. You truly meet yourself. And it is in that profound self-encounter that authentic success truly commences. Habit 5. Write down your top 3 priorities every morning. Because without clear direction, your energy dissipates aimlessly. And aimless energy is nothing less than the graveyard of your untapped potential. Let me ask you something. Do you truly understand the critical distinction between a productive individual and a merely busy one? A productive person systematically completes what genuinely matters. A busy person, conversely, often accomplishes little of significance. They race through their day, ceaselessly toggling between tasks, responding to emails, managing messages, and attending to a myriad of small, seemingly urgent items. Yet, at day's end, they are left with a hollow feeling, as if they were omnipresent but achieved nothing substantial. And here lies the unsettling truth. Many navigate their entire lives in this manner, erroneously conflating motion with meaning and activity with actual achievement. Truly successful individuals don't necessarily work harder. They work smarter. They don't attempt to juggle 20 tasks daily. Instead, they pinpoint 3 pivotal priorities and execute them with unwavering focus, crystalline clarity, and rigorous discipline. This strategic approach is why they experience accelerated growth, enhanced well-being, and greater accomplishment with significantly less stress. Let me give you a powerful, real-life example. Consider Daniel. Each morning he declares, "Today, I will be productive." He then proceeds to tidy his room, check emails, respond to group chats, scroll through social media feeds, consume random news, start a YouTube video, open a book only to close it, and begin a document he never finishes. He is undeniably busy all day, yet by nightfall, he feels a profound sense of unfulfillment, a nagging sensation that he made no tangible progress, that something vital is missing. Now envision Jack. Every morning, Jack opens a notebook and meticulously lists precisely 3 objectives. 1. Complete chapter 3 of my book. 2. Dispatch the proposal email to the client. 3. Engage in 30 minutes of English speaking practice. He transfers these to a sticky note, affixes it to his wall, and throughout the day, irrespective of disruptions, Jack's unwavering focus remains on these 3 tasks. He doesn't pursue distractions. He pursues results. By evening, Jack consults his list. All 3 items are checked off. His brain experiences profound satisfaction. His heart swells with confidence. Such is the immense power of morning priority setting. When you articulate what truly matters, your mind ceases its endless overthinking. You eliminate the wasteful expenditure of energy constantly deciding what's next. You cease living in reaction. Instead, you live with deliberate intention. To translate this into practical application, acquire a small notebook or utilize your phone's notes app. Immediately following your silence or movement habit, pose this question to yourself: what are the 3 most imperative tasks I must accomplish today? Not 10, not 20, only 3. Articulate them in clear, concise language. If you're an English learner, compose them in English. This practice inherently boosts your writing skills and confidence. For instance, practice 20 English sentences. Apply for new job online. Record my YouTube script voice. Keep them realistic and achievable. And here's the pivotal secret. Complete these 3 priorities before anything else. Do not defer them until 5 p.m. when your energy wanes. Finish them early. This is how you conquer individual days. Accumulate enough victorious days, and you will triumph over weeks. Conquer weeks, and you will master months. Master months, and you will fundamentally transform your life. For success isn't a singular, explosive event. It's meticulously constructed through consistent, clear daily actions, repeated relentlessly until your future is irrevocably altered. And this profound transformation commences with a simple list of 3 priorities each morning. Therefore, starting tomorrow, before the world infiltrates your thoughts, let your own aspirations define your mental landscape. Habit 6. Read something powerful every morning. For your brain is a fertile garden, and what you choose to read sows the seeds of its future. Let me tell you something rarely contemplated. Each morning upon awakening, your brain resembles a pristine, blank page. After 6, 7, perhaps 8 hours of restorative sleep, your body has recharged, your heart rate has normalized, and your mind is remarkably receptive. The critical question then becomes, what will you choose to inscribe upon that fresh page? Regrettably, most people unwittingly fill this page with mental garbage. They unlock their phones, feeding their brains a steady diet of gossip, fabricated news, superficial social media posts, trivial jokes, drama, and negativity. Then they ponder, why do I remain unmotivated? Why am I still hesitant to grow? Why does life feel devoid of meaning? The answer is strikingly simple. You cannot sow poison in your mental garden and realistically expect to harvest flowers. Your brain is a garden, and the nourishment you provide it profoundly shapes the trajectory of your life. This is precisely why the world's most successful, wise, and influential individuals commence their day with intentional reading, not for fleeting entertainment or mindless scrolling, but for purposeful self-construction. They grasp this undeniable truth. What you absorb in the morning molds your thoughts throughout the day, and your daily thought patterns ultimately dictate the life you experience. Let me show you how powerful this habit can be. Consider two individuals, identical in age, profession, and location. One wakes each morning, enjoys a cup of tea, and diligently reads 10 pages from a profound book, perhaps on courage, focus, psychology, confidence, business acumen, or emotional resilience. Each morning, he engages with content that stimulates his intellect, fosters personal growth, and compels him to pause and reflect. After merely 30 days, he is undeniably a transformed man. His decision-making improves, his thoughts gain clarity, his confidence soars, his communication becomes more impactful. He generates innovative ideas, deepens his understanding of life, and discerns opportunities that remain invisible to others. Now let's observe the second man. He awakens and immediately scrolls through videos, checks messages, consumes memes, and absorbs gossip. After 30 days, he too is changed, but for the worse. More fatigued, more distracted, more confused. Why? Both individuals nourished their brains, but only one cultivated growth, while the other sowed mental refuse. This isn't a matter of innate intelligence. It's a matter of deliberate intention. And here's a powerful truth. 10 pages a day possesses the capacity to fundamentally alter your life, forever. You might now ask, but what precisely should I read? The answer is elegantly simple. Consume anything that facilitates self-understanding, cultivates discipline, fortifies your mindset, boosts your confidence, or helps you master your emotions. Learn from the wisdom of accomplished individuals. For beginners, excellent starting points include accessible self-help books in clear English, motivational narratives of real people who transformed their lives, books focusing on habits, focus, or discipline, practical and inspiring English learning resources, and any book that imparts profound life lessons. A crucial tip: if English isn't your native tongue, do not be deterred. Start modestly. Read one paragraph, then reread it. Jot down 3 new words. Articulate the sentences aloud. Allow the book to serve as your teacher, your mirror, and your confidant. You don't need to grasp every single nuance. What's vital is to deepen your self-understanding as you engage with the text. Let these books challenge your assumptions, break through your inertia, and illuminate the vast realm of what's possible. For within every truly powerful book resides a resonant voice that whispers, "You can be more. You merely need to listen." Make this your unwavering habit. Every morning, following your period of silence and physical movement, dedicate at least 10 minutes to reading. Do not passively await motivation. Read to become motivated. Do not seek definitive answers. Read to cultivate better, more insightful questions. For books don't merely impart knowledge. They serve as profound reminders of your authentic self. Habit 7. Speak or think in English for 5 minutes every morning. For if you truly aspire to transform your life, you must first transform your voice. Let's now address something profoundly personal to many of you, your English proficiency. Let's be candid. You're not merely observing this video to absorb habits. You are here because you possess an intrinsic drive for growth, and an integral part of that journey involves mastering English. speaking it fluently, confidently, and without the impediment of fear. I will now reveal a powerful secret. One of the most impactful actions you can undertake each morning is to speak in English for just 5 minutes. And I don't mean engaging in conversation with another person. I mean speaking to yourself. Yes, you heard that correctly. When you converse with yourself in English every morning, you engage in a practice most individuals neglect. You are simultaneously training your mind and your tongue, systematically dismantling fear from your cognitive processes, building innate fluency, and cultivating comfort with the sound of your own voice. Let me illustrate its efficacy. Imagine yourself standing before a mirror at 7:30 a.m. You meet your gaze and begin to speak in English. You release all concern about grammar. Perfection is not the objective. You simply speak. You declare, "Today, I will improve myself. I will speak in English. I will not be deterred by mistakes. I believe in myself." Then you affirm, "I am grateful for this life. I am stronger than yesterday. I will learn something new today." Next, articulate your goals in English. I aspire to become fluent in English. I want to build a successful business. I desire to speak confidently before others. Now pause. What just transpired? You didn't merely speak. You profoundly shifted your emotional state. You activated your brain. You planted the potent seed of self-confidence. And when you consistently practice this every single day, your apprehension towards English will dissipate entirely. Because English ceases to be merely a subject or an exam. It transforms into your personal language of power. It becomes your voice. And that voice will propel you to destinations you never dared to imagine. Let me speak from the heart. English is far more than just a skill. It is an unparalleled tool of opportunity. A crucial bridge spanning the distance between your current reality and your deepest aspirations. If you seek global freedom, speak English. If you desire superior career prospects, speak English. If you wish to share your unique story with the world, speak English. If you intend to transcend the perceived limitations of your background, your past, or your environment, then train your English every morning as if your very life depends on it, because in many profound ways it truly does. Here's a practical guide to daily practice. Step 1. Stand before a mirror. Step 2. Speak for 5 minutes about anything. Your day, your dreams, your current thoughts. Step 3. If feasible, record your voice, not for judgment, but for constructive improvement. Step 4. Speak slowly, prioritizing clarity over speed. Step 5. Conclude with a potent affirmation, such as, "I am learning, I am growing, and I will succeed." This habit will yield 3 crucial outcomes. It will build confidence, cultivate fluency, and solidify belief. Most individuals fear speaking English because they lack sufficient exposure to their own voice. But as your ears acclimate to the sound of your English, that fear dissolves. You'll begin to think in English to respond in English. And one day, seamlessly, without fear or overthinking, you will speak as if you were naturally born to it. That is the ultimate objective. Therefore, establish this as your unwavering morning rule. Speak in English, even if for only 5 minutes. Allow it to be slow. Allow it to be imperfect. Allow it to be authentic. But most importantly, allow it to be yours. For your voice is not inherently weak. It simply awaits your belief in its potential. And that belief begins each morning. Now you possess all 7 habits. Not merely routines, but potent weapons. Not just fleeting tips, but profound life strategies. And anyone who dedicates themselves to internalizing this from beginning to end will not merely become more successful. They will become truly unstoppable. Because now, my friend, you are privy to the 7 morning habits that have transformed countless lives. And if you sincerely commit to them, even for just the next 30 days, your life will undergo an undeniable shift. You will awaken with a profound sense of direction, feel innately stronger, and navigate your day with crystalline clarity. And slowly, subtly, yet powerfully, you will evolve into the person you always envisioned becoming. For success isn't achieved through a single, grand gesture. It's meticulously built through consistent, purposeful actions each morning, fueled by heart, discipline, and unwavering belief. You are not required to be perfect, nor to be fast. You are simply required to show up for yourself every single morning. Do not permit your past to impede your progress. Do not allow fear to whisper falsehoods into your ear. Do not let the world convince you that you are anything less than enough. Because you are good enough. And if no one has conveyed that to you today, allow me to be the first. I believe in you. Now, it is time for you to believe in yourself. And before you depart, if this video resonated with you, if you felt a nascent shift within, if you aspire to grow with us daily, to achieve fluency in English, confidence in life, and an unstoppable trajectory on your journey, then I urge you to subscribe to our channel. Consider this your second home, your family of unwavering fighters. This is a space where every video is meticulously crafted with love, truth, and empowering intent solely for you. So, subscribe now and let us cultivate growth together. Your transformative journey has just commenced, and we will be steadfastly by your side every step of the way.